Hiya, how are you doing? This is Sunday for me. It's snowy out and I'm actually getting ready for some exercise, so that's why the outfit. But don't bother that. In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about how I started Poshmark, why, and how to be successful in Poshmark. So, how I started Poshmark, it's super easy. I actually already had the application in my phone because in the past, I don't know, for some reason why I wanted to promote my online store through Poshmark and it wasn't successful enough, so I kind of just left it there, never touched it anymore. But I don't know how, one day I just kind of just opened it, why I started Poshmark. So since I was on YouTube, I really wanted to make like an apartment tour video. Because of that, I realized there's so much thing I need to tidy up in my apartment. Hence, I was clearing out my closet and just kind of tried to redo my whole room. And when I was clearing up my closet, I was like, hold on, I have like 2 luggages worth of clothes. It's kind of waste if I give it to Goodwill, because I know deep in my heart that all those clothes are pretty gently worn, which means that I can get some value off of it. So my goal was within 1.5 weeks, let's just try to sell it somewhere online, and if it doesn't sell, then I'm gonna like push it off to Goodwill. And I spent like the whole day full to actually just capture pictures on the clothes on a mannequin. And after a few days, I started to see more like sales coming up on like my Poshmark. So I was like, dang, actually I can get some good money off of it. So because of that, I just started, like reselling a lot of the stuff that I've never worn the past year or so. And also I started, flipping, like basically thrifting, and find some good things that or gently worn things that I can, and trendy things that I can sell on Poshmark. So that's the background how I poshed. To be honest, actually it's been a pretty good month. This is my first month over on Poshmark, and it's almost always like there's daily sales, and it wasn't the case in the beginning, like the first week. And I realized that's because I didn't know some of the tips and tricks on how to succeed Poshmark, so hence the video to tell you what's my secret recipe. So far in this 1 month, I've made a little bit over $800 in terms of revenue, and that is revenue because I didn't talk about the cost of items that I got and the cost of selling these items. And I'd say about 85 to 90% of the stuff that I've sold so far are my own closets. So with that, you can count yourself how much profit I made so far. But to my point, so a few tips that I have for you who are starting Poshmark. Definitely, first, it's really different between like Poshmark and eBay. I think like with eBay, in the past at least, I know it's more like, just a selling platform, but with Poshmark it's almost like an Instagram. And with social media, that means that you gotta be active, girl. So what I found really, like on the days where I have the most sales, I realized I had the most shares. And that is, like when I'm going on a train to like work, I kind of like share all my closet items. And then if I go home from work, or lunchtime, I just like share all my stuff. And that's when I realized that more likes, more shared are picking up, more followers are coming in. So that's the most important thing of all, I think. The second thing is to have, well, I think this is probably the first actually, like a lot of listings. Sometimes when I see other people's page and they have only like 1 item, 2 items, I don't know if I'm really interested in buying from the seller. Like when you go to a boutique and they only have like 5 things to sell and like 1 thing you don't like, like you're not really in the mood for shopping. But if you are going to like Forever 21 or like Zara with like a ton of sale, a ton of stuff, then you're kind of like in the mood to do shopping. So have a lot of items. So generally people said have at least more than 20 items in a listing, have like the more items, obviously the more you're gonna sell, but I strive to have my inventory maybe more than 500. I think I've had over 300 listings so far, and I'm doing pretty decent. So yeah, make sure that your closet is definitely voluminous, not like empty. Also, make sure that you price the items right. Like, let's say you're selling this thing for like 20 bucks. Who the hell gonna buy that, man? Like, definitely what I do is I find out online what's the original price of the item, what the store sell it for, and then I either Google it or go to Poshmark and look at the sold items or sold listings that people have sold before for the same item or similar items, and see how much they sell it for. And it all obviously depends on the condition. If you're selling something new with tag or new without tag, the price is obviously gonna be different with something that's beat up, right? So definitely price, with some logic and some, you know, common sense and logic. So yeah, definitely pricing, volume, and sharing. Also with Poshmark, they made it clear that the more you're active in the platform, the more you're gonna be successful. So be a good Poshmark community, like share other people's item, follow other people, follow your followers, welcome new members. Like, don't promote yourself. I did the mistake the first time, but I realized that it's probably kind of embarrassing to like promote your closet to newbies. So just welcome them to the community and be nice to the Poshmark community, and that's how you just get a lot of followers. And the more followers you have, the more visibility you have, because the moment you share your closet item, then those people, those thousands of people, followers, are gonna see the item. And imagine if those people share the item to their friends, like it's kind of like all just spread out. So adding more people, actually having more followers, and just being a more active community really opens up visibility for your item in Poshmark. Also, my favorite tip, I would say, for those starters who wants to grow their Poshmark closet, is be active on closet clear out day. Honestly, I've had 2 closet clear out days so far, and those are the most successful weeks or days for me. What you gotta do is be aware that there's a closet clear out day. Normally on the top of your application it says, hey, today only, like closet clear out day, and make sure that you drop the price at least 10%, and that's how Poshmark is going to trigger a notification to people who like your items, telling them, hey, Catherine Aojong is having a sale today. She dropped the price for so and so percentage, so we're gonna give you a discounted shipping for $4.99 instead of $6.99, something like that. So people are more willing to buy your items. And yeah, I just did closet clear out day last Thursday, and I think I made over like 10 sales that day. Some comes with bundle and some with don't. The thing that I just learned also is when people buy in bundle, which means like a group of items during closet clear out day, unfortunately those people are not gonna get the discounted shipping, so bad for them. But still, you're gonna do very well on closet clear out day, and after that just bump the price right back up and you'll be good. So yeah, I think those are the most important tips so far. Also, I think the beginning of the time when I was in Poshmark, I realized that people like my items and they put it in a bundle, just clicking like add listing to bundle, but they don't buy. And for those people that just like add items to bundle, I always check my dressing room in Poshmark, and I always see like what they're looking at and like what's the bundled price or like the price that Poshmark give to them so far. And I'll do one thing. Basically, it's almost like pushing them to like buy my stuff. So I just go to that dressing room, I just make an offer to them and give them some discount or shipping discount and push it to them. Sometimes it's like the price of deal that they cannot reject, so it's almost like they have to buy it at the time. So that is pretty much my tips and tricks on how to be successful in Poshmark. So yeah, I think that is all I know so far, and I know there's a ton of tricks, but so far those are the things that I think are the most effective for me, and it might be different for everyone else. So yeah, I mean, oh gosh, I almost forgot one thing. Make sure you take a nice picture of the item. So no matter how beautiful the things you sell, if your photo is crap, like orangey, you know, like this cheap looking light, that's not gonna do well. Make sure that you either try it on yourself and take picture or a selfie of yourself in a nice lighting, natural lighting, or put it in a mannequin or flat lay. As long as the picture is nice and, you know, like treat it as your Instagram, you want the best picture of that product so people will buy it. Yeah, that's all I have, guys, seriously. Yeah, if you have any question about how to start Poshmark or how to do well in Poshmark, please let me know. I am by no means the master of Poshmark. I know some people has made 30k in 3 months, 10k in a couple months, but guys, I'm just started. This is my first month, and I would say I'm doing pretty well for my level. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope this video is helpful for you. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up just like usual, and see you in the next video, guys. Bye.